Now, let's take a look at the second trade. This is GbpChf. So we're going to go back a little bit further here to the beginning of June. Let's pull up the P&L so you can see. Here, you can see this was actually a trade I swung overnight. It ended up being about a 50 pip profit. It took 9 hours, but the gain was very sizable. You can see I had to pay a little bit of interest here because it was a swing trade, but I'm fine with that because you can see it goes from the 3rd into the 4th. I took the trade on the 3rd, closed it on the 4th. Now, the open price, 1.2116. Let's mark that. I want to show you what I really liked here first before we mark it actually. You'll see the divergence coming in from the 1st to the 2nd to the 3rd, right? So here, this is the start of your week. So the divergence builds from Monday's RSI high, that's reaction point 1 down here in the bottom. That builds into Tuesday when price comes higher, but the RSI does not. Okay, fine. It builds even more into Wednesday when the price comes higher and the RSI does not. It's still lower than the RSI high on Monday. Now, that divergence, it's over 3 days. Let's say you want to play devil's advocate and you want to, just look at today for the RSI and to see if there's divergence today. Well, look, here from the RSI high today to the price action high today, which is here, see how price comes higher? You can see the divergence right there. So with that divergence present, and you can see it's trying to get above and it can't, trying to get above and it can't. And I actually made money long in here off the 21, just a quick little long, not a lot. I took a little bit of it long there. And as the day progressed, and it did the same thing GBP/USD just did, I showed you. What did it do? It broke the 50 with the divergence set. It was making lower highs. And then it tried to get back up through the 50 here, couldn't get through the divergence line and came back down through. So now I have my zone set here at the top from the pin high, and I'm looking to trade this second break with a stop at the most recent lower high right there. Take that down. I closed this trade right here at the 200 EMA right before I went to bed, just because I didn't want to hold it. I think I could have probably took some off and just left my stop in profit, and I would have made a little bit more money, but I'm still going to take it as a really good D2 trade because, again, when it reaches that next EMA, you always want to take profit and lock. Here, my mistake, if anything, was to not leave it in overnight, but you guys know me, I don't really like swing trading, so for me to be able to get in, hold it through dinner, and then close it by bed, that was a good trade for me. And again, look at the break of the 50. It's break, retest, simple structure, traded to the next EMA.